Hi, Tim Millard here, host of the Extras podcast, and recently I had George Feltenstein on, and he announced the 6 new Blu-rays coming out from the Warner Archive on June 27th. It's a terrific lineup of films, but since that's an audio-only podcast, I've taken each announcement and I've broken them up into 6 different videos here for the YouTube channel. So you can watch one or all the ones that interest you. So here's the announcement for The Land of the Pharaohs.
Well, the next one is one that isn't going to come as a complete surprise to certain people, because when we made announcements of the films that we were working on with the promotional support of the Film Foundation, and this title was specifically a request for us to restore by the Film Foundation, and specifically by a gentleman who loves it, a director called Martin Scorsese. You may have heard of him. This is one of his favorite films, and how could we say no to Mr. Scorsese? So another genius of cinema, Mr. Howard Hawks, was responsible as the director of Land of the Pharaohs, the 1955 Egyptian epic filmed on location. And this is a CinemaScope, sword and sandal, historical epic, if you will. And it stars Jack Hawkins and Joan Collins in her U.S. film debut. And it's in glorious Warner color and has a great 5:1 track. But the best thing about it is anybody who's seen this film in recent years would notice it had a lot of the trappings of Warner color, meaning faded colors and everything kind of brownish. The color has been beautifully restored here. This is another 4K scan off the original camera negative, and MPI was able to work their magic to make it look gorgeous. And it's got a 5.1 surround track that comes from the original 4-track. And we've got a wonderful commentary track that the late Peter Bogdanovich recorded for the DVD release. And in that track, he was kind enough to give us access to interview comments he recorded in the 1960s with director Howard Hawks talking about the film. So you add that, plus we had to add a Warner Brothers cartoon. So if it's in the desert, as Egypt is, we added Sahara Hair, which is a favorite Warner Brothers cartoon with Bugs Bunny. And of course, the trailer is there, and it's going to be a very epic disc.
Be sure and check out the rest of the Warner Archive June announcement videos on our YouTube channel. And you can also listen to the full audio podcast by selecting the link in the video descriptor. And when the pre-order links are ready, I will be putting those up as well. Thanks for listening.